Hi, I'm Dr. Ashegun Henry, and I'm running for the City Council position in District 2 for the new city of South Fulton. On November the 8th, 2016, the people of South Fulton voted to form a new city, and the next major step that will determine the destiny of this community is the selection of our new city's mayor and the 7 city council members. I'm running for the position of the city council member in District 2, and I'd like the chance to earn your vote. Because my number one priority is to ensure that the new government puts the power in the hands of the people. I'm a sincere and dedicated community member that wants to see our new city protect and increase the value it offers to us as citizens. I've been living in this community for coming up on 5 years. I'm a full-time husband and father, and I'm also a full-time assistant professor in mechanical engineering at Georgia Tech. I grew up in Florida, went to Florida A&M University for my bachelor's, and I did my master's and PhD at MIT. I'm not a politician, but as a successful engineering professor, I do know how to understand all sides to a problem and develop innovative and effective solutions. And that's why I want to serve. The main question you should be asking yourself is, why should you vote for me? You should vote for me because my number one priority is listening. I want to know what you think. Leave me a comment on this website and tell me what you think are the most important problems, and tell me what you think are some ways we can solve them. Tell me what you think our top priorities should be, and tell me what your vision is for the city, along with how you think we can get there. You should vote for me because I'm going to listen. I'm going to work with you to improve our life in whatever way we decide together is best. And one of the most important aspects of listening and working together is ensuring transparency to and participation from the community. I'm running now because I want our city to start off on the right foot by engaging the community to understand what your concerns are and to create a transparent way for you to remain actively engaged in the drafting and decision making of new legislation. And this is not just lip service. I've already started to develop an electronic polling system for our community. If you sign up on this website and I'm elected, you'll get an email right after the election guiding you to a site where you'll create a profile and select what kinds of information and decisions matter to you. For example, if you're only interested in matters pertaining to economic development and youth programs, you're only going to receive information related to those topics. Then, for example, whenever a piece of legislation pertaining to those issues is going to be voted on, you're going to get an email or a text message telling you about it. That email is going to include a short 3 to 5 sentence overview of the bill, along with 1 to 2 main arguments in favor of it, and also 1 to 2 main arguments against it, so that you can begin thinking about how it might affect you and your family. Then you'll be able to vote either in favor or against the idea electronically, right from your phone or your computer. And you can add the reason why. But the key is that all this polling data is going to be automatically gathered and displayed in real time right here on this website. So you can see that your vote was counted, and you can see what the rest of the community thinks. In this way, you'll be able to participate directly in the political process while you're at work, while you're at home, or whether you're out handling business or running errands. The idea is then that if the people can directly see the results of these polls, we can insist that the city council members vote in a way that's consistent with whatever the poll results say. Another key priority for me is accountability. Too many government officials are able to serve their own interests, evade the consequences of their actions, and in the new city of South Fulton, we're going to have to wait 4 years before you can change to a different city council member. That's why one of the first pieces of legislation that I'd like to develop and propose is a process for impeaching government officials who don't vote or serve according to the needs and the values of their constituency. And we can justify making a change in representation with all this polling data. In addition to the electronic polling system, it's also going to be important to just get together and talk sometimes. And so, in addition to the electronic voting system, I'm also going to be holding town hall meetings, either quarterly or more often if necessary. In these meetings, we're not only going to talk about new legislation or ideas for programs, but we're going to discuss whatever the community deems important. If, for example, we want to propose and pursue some economic development strategies, then we'll form subcommittees staffed with volunteers from the community that have a passion and some skills or expertise that they can contribute. In this way, you yourself as a citizen can help draft projects and legislation for how we can move forward and solve the problems that we experience. That's the kind of participation and grassroots leadership that I want to be a part of. And that's what I mean when I say put the power in the hands of the people. The second major priority, if I'm elected, is going to be public safety. In this sense, I'm planning to work directly with our community and in collaboration with the police to develop effective and sustainable solutions for reducing crime. In this respect, one thing I believe is that prevention is better than a cure. If we can reach our people before they get into trouble, we can not only make our community safer, but we can also save lives. One aspect of crime prevention that I want to prioritize, in addition to supporting the police, is youth programs. I have a long list of youth programs that I'd love to institute and have the city sponsor, and I think they'll not only reduce crime, but also enrich the lives of our youth. For example, I want to propose city-sponsored formal mentoring program, and also different sports and tournaments and competitions. For example, we can have a citywide debate team competition, a Black History tournament, a positive hip-hop competition or rap and beat battles, a chess tournament, math competition, or other competitions like a talent competition, spoken word, or dance, and the list goes on. I also want to hear from you and how we can make all these different kinds of programs and resources more convenient for parents. For example, if we need to set up a busing system to pick kids up from school, get them to these programs and back home, then let's do that. Let's make it easier on ourselves. Let's take this election as an opportunity to directly control our government, and we have a chance to do something good for ourselves, to put us on the path that we want. And that's what I mean when I say put the power in the hands of the people. The third major priority I plan to pursue is economic development. I am listening. Send me an email or leave me a comment and let me know what you want in our new city. Tell me how you want to see it grow and develop. Tell me what your values are and what matters to you so we can formulate a plan together that'll get us there. For example, one thing that I would like to see is for us to get a really nice, high-quality indoor mall in our area. There's no mall south of 20 other than Greenbrier, and most people prefer to drive to either Douglasville or the north side of town to go to the mall. We can have our own mall. We have the Camp Creek Marketplace, and that sparked a lot of economic development in our area. But a high-quality indoor shopping mall will attract even more small businesses, and we'll have even more options. With a nice central mall as a central rallying point, I think we'll see more variety in the businesses that tend to co-locate and take advantage of the crowd that it's going to draw. This will lead to things like more restaurants, more recreational places for kids like skating rinks and laser tag, and it'll also possibly give us greater variety in things like grocery stores. For example, I'd love to see places like Trader Joe or Whole Foods want to come to our area and set up shop. And so I want to work with the community to develop more ideas and a solid plan for how we can realize this collective vision. All we have to do is meet, decide, plan, and then execute. And that is what I mean when I say put the power in the hands of the people. For people that know me, I'm probably the last person they could think of that would ever run for public office. And it's because, like many people today, I'm frustrated with our political system. And I'm running because when they had that first meeting at the church to talk about the new city and what the next steps are, I was inspired. I was inspired to see so many people come out because they want to know what's going to happen. And the thing that really got me thinking about running was seeing the other people announce their candidacy. I mean, seeing regular folks with no prior political experience, no big campaign budgets, just heart and a willingness to work. And I just love it. I love to see our people come together and have the ability to define our own reality, our own rules, our own destiny. It's a small enough group of people where we can have a transparent, authentic government system that represents the people. And it's a small enough group of people where we can have a transparent government and we can achieve our goals without any additional layers of bureaucracy. And that's the reason I want to serve.